What's on your mind?
Well, not too long ago, you told me you wanted to be closer to me. That you saw me as more than just a friend. It felt right at the time, so I agreed. Lately, though, you've been, well, changing. You seem like you're angry at me, ignoring me, doing things your own way. Now I know I'm not the most patient person in the world, but I think I've tolerated quite a bit of this new you. I suppose what I'm saying is I think it's time we took a step back from our relationship. At least until things cool down.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I appreciate the apology, but it's not necessary. I just want things to go back to the way they were. If you still love me, you'll change. And if you don't, well, we'll just remain friends. You have some time yet? I'd still like to apologize to you.
You don't need to apologize. You haven't done anything wrong.
Just hear me out. I think I've been acting kind of, well, foolishly. I allowed our relationship to fall apart because I couldn't handle how you were doing things. So, I've decided that instead of treating you like that, we should just work it out like we always do. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I miss being close to you. And I want things to go back to the way they were.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hearing you say that means the world to me. In the end, if we both work on keeping our relationship strong, I think everything will turn out for the best. I thought that I almost lost you forever. I'm glad I was wrong.
Things seem to be changing between us, and I really think we need to talk.
I'm always ready to listen.
I appreciate you taking the time. When you revealed how you felt about me, I have to admit, I was caught off guard. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean I wasn't pleased to hear it. I just never had anyone profess their feelings toward me that way. It's taken me some time to adjust into our relationship, and I'm doing the best I can to give as much as I take. But lately I'm feeling like things are changing between us, and you've become more distant. The way you're acting, it feels like you're slipping away from me, and I'm hoping it isn't my fault.
It's not you, Danse. It's me. I'm sorry.
Thank you for being honest with me. Maybe this relationship between us was a mistake. Whether it's you or it's me or a bit of both, we obviously have some issues that need to be worked out. We need some time to reflect and regain confidence in our relationship. When the time is right, we can talk about it again. In the meantime, we'll remain friends and see where that takes us. Well, I admit it. I was wrong.
If you were wrong, I'm sure there's a good explanation.
I suppose. I'll let you decide. Not long ago, I approached you and berated you for straining our relationship. I told you I didn't like how things were going between us, and that I needed some time to reflect on it. After watching how you've taken my concerns to heart, I feel selfish for denying you a second chance. The truth is, I miss you terribly. And I was hoping that we could be together again. Will you give me another chance?
How could I say no to someone like you?
Thank you for having faith in me. I promise I'll do my part, keeping our relationship strong. I hope you'll continue to do the same. I'm glad to have you back. I don't know if I could have coped with losing you forever.
Blue, we have to talk.
Is everything all right? You seem upset.
Just picking up on this now, huh? What happened, Blue? Look, when I agreed to make something more out of this, it was with a person I trusted, a person I loved. But that person, it seems like they're drifting away. And the one I'm looking at now, that's not someone I can love. So for now, I think we need to take a break. Just go back to being friends. And maybe, with some time, you'll bring me back the person I fell for.
I'm sorry. I know I've been acting strange, but it stops now.
I appreciate it, Blue, but you're not just getting my trust back. You have to earn it. Look, I don't think I'm asking for much. Let's just get back to the way things were. Please? Damn it, Blue.
You're angry. What's wrong?
Blue, please. This is hard enough without you going and being even more understanding, okay? I thought this was gonna be simple. But then you had to go and do exactly what I asked, didn't you? You brought back the old Blue. The one I fell for. And at this point, all I can say is, I'm sorry for the way I treated you. Now please, can we just get back to the way things were?
Of course, Piper. Nothing would make me happier.
Me too, Blue. You don't know what it means to me to have you back. Now, come on. Let's get out of here before you get the chance to rethink what you just agreed to.
I hate to be that cool, but we need to talk.
By all means, let's talk.
I plan to. Now look, this isn't easy for me. With you, I really thought I'd found the person I was meant to be with. My missing piece. But how you've been acting lately, I can't love this person. So I'm thinking that maybe we just need to take a break. Think about what we both want out of this. And maybe you'll decide to bring back the person I fell for.
I'm sorry. I'll fix this. I promise.
I really hope you do. I'm not ready to give up on a good thing just yet. But I need you to show me you aren't ready to give up either. Can we, talk about something?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Just what you've done for me. I just gotta say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. You've done exactly what I asked for. You gave me back the person I love. Now I'm just hoping we can pretend like this all never happened.
Of course. Consider it forgotten.
You don't know how happy that makes me. I've done some boneheaded things. But breaking it off with you, that's up there. But look, I really hate to say this, but just don't make me go through this again, all right? This person, the one I'm looking at right now, they're the one I love. I don't want to be without them ever again.
Hey, we need to talk. It's kind of important.
I always have time for you, Preston.
Well, that's good to hear. This isn't easy for me to say, but I'm not happy with the way things have been going. You don't seem like the same person I fell in love with. Some of the things you've been doing lately. Well, I just didn't think that was who you were. It's made me rethink some things. I don't think we can be together when I'm having these kind of doubts about you.
I'm sorry, Press. I'll do better.
I accept your apology, but it isn't enough to change anything right now. Look, I'm not giving up on our friendship, but unless something changes, you and I, what we had, that's over. You know, things have been going so well lately. I was thinking...
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I just wanted to say that I've missed you. You know what I mean. I know, I was the one who ended it before. I understand if you want to keep things the way they are, but I'd be willing to give it another chance. I feel like you've changed. Like you listened to what I said before and have really been trying to do better. So, I'm willing to give us another chance, if you are.
I've been waiting for you to be ready to take me back.
I was hoping you'd say that. This time, we're really gonna make it work. I know it.
Do you have a moment? Please?
You sound troubled.
Sadly, I am. This is so hard to say. Know that I love you, and I think I always will. But you are changing. The way you treat people now is harder. It makes my skin crawl to see you like this. I cannot stay like we were. I need time to think.
But I still care for you.
And I you. But this is really gnawing at me. I hope you soften. Treat people with more caring, like you used to. Until you do, I must put some distance between us, emotionally. You're still my friend. But to mend this will take time. Can we talk now?
Sounds like you're in a good mood.
Oh, I am. I've been thinking a great deal. A while back, I said some things about distance and being softer. And either I was jumping at the shadows, or you've changed so much for the better. Regardless, I feel closer to you than ever before. Everything can be like it was before, yes?
Sure. Just like we were.
I was so miserable without you, my love. But now we are together again, and my heart feels like it will burst.
Can we talk for a minute? Got something that's been bothering me.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Thanks. I thought we had something special between us. But lately I'm feeling like you forgot what got us here in the first place. You once told me that you love me. But things aren't the same since then. I'm not laying all the blame on you. God knows I'm a pain in the rear end. So you've really had your hands full with me. But this relationship, it's give and take, you know? So you're gonna have to own some of it if you want to make it work. Maybe you could spend a little less time thinking about you, and a little more time thinking about why we fell in love.
I'm sorry, Cait.
I don't need an apology. Look, if you really love me like you said you did, then I know you'll do everything you can to make this right. If I'm wrong, then maybe we should start thinking about calling the whole thing quits. I wanted to apologize. I've been unfair to you, and I think we should talk.
You could never be unfair to me.
You're not making this any easier on me. Last time we talked, I said some things I'm starting to regret. I was giving you grief for doing things your way and not mine. Well, I'm starting to realize how selfish that was. This is supposed to be a two-way street, and there I was trying to steer the whole time. Even after I broke off our relationship, you kept your respect for me and everything I believed in. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there's still something between us. I want to go back to the way things were. Well, I miss being close to you. I was hoping you feel the same way about me.
I miss being close to you, too.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Let's just put our differences aside and remember the reasons we got together in the first place. It's good to have you back again. I don't know why I ever let you go in the first place.